Ardoyne kicked off against Magherafelt Sky Blues under 13s on a cold Friday night at Seaview in the NIBFA Cup. Ardoyne in the black and green and Magherafelt in the sky blue. In a tight and tense cup tie, free kicks from around the box were always going to be important. The Sky Blues were awarded this dangerous set piece early on. And from that free kick, Lewis Francis tested Patrick Linton in the Ardoyne goal, who saved well. Ardoyne then came forward and this long range effort from Nathan Moore tested Olaf Wisniewski in the Magherafelt goal. Into the second half now with the game scoreless. Ardoyne had penalty claims, but the referee wasn't interested and the Sky Blues eventually cleared their lines. Then up at the other end came a clear opportunity for the first goal, but Ronan Walls could only steer his effort wide of the left post. At full time it finished 0-0 and the game went into penalties. Magherafelt Sky Blues took the first penalty and scored. Matthew McMenemy on target. Then stepped up Oran McCart for Ardoyne to make it 1-1. The Sky Blues then had a penalty save, creating an opening for Ardoyne. This fine penalty from Patrick McVicker made it 2-1 for Ardoyne. The pressure was on the next Sky Blues penalty taker, but he coolly fired home to make it 2 each. The next Ardoyne penalty was superbly saved by Olaf Wisniewski. The Sky Blues took the lead when Gary Scott found the top right corner, making it 3-2 to Magherafelt. Up stepped Brian O'Neill for Ardoyne and he made no mistake to make it 3-all. The next Magherafelt penalty was saved to keep the scoreline at 3 each. Keelan Millen then put Ardoyne ahead to make it 4-3 to the North Belfast side. John Lavery kept Magherafelt in the game when he made the scoreline 4 each. Charlie Adams held his nerve for Ardoyne to make the scoreline 5-4. Ardoyne were looking promising at this stage and they scored their next. Lorcan Bradley held his nerve to keep the Sky Blues in the tie. Ardoyne were keeping the pressure on the Sky Blues and their keeper had no chance with this one. However, the Magherafelt side held their nerve as the penalties progressed. Ardoyne kept the scoring sequence going with the Sky Blues keeper a spectator. Another well-placed spot kick from the Sky Blues kept the pressure firmly on Ardoyne. JP Lagan's penalty was saved for Ardoyne, meaning if Magherafelt scored their next penalty, they would progress. Up stepped Matthew McMenemy for the Sky Blues to send his side into the next round. Magherafelt Sky Blues winning 10-9 on penalties.
I was very happy at the end there, yep. It was very tight. It's always tight every time we play Ardoyne. I think this is the second penalty shootout in the last 2 games we've played them. They always give us a good game, a very strong team. I was confident there throughout the game we were making chances near the end. I would have liked to have won it before it went to penalties. It's always sore in the wee boys, you know. But done well, all stood up. Keeper done well, saved 3 for me, so very pleased, very pleased. They did, and they sort of went round. We got right round the first 11, back on the first man again. Thankfully, it was the 12th penalty that won it for us. So It's good.
Yeah, disappointed in the end. A fairly even game as a scoreline suggests. Thought we had a few chances that unfortunately we didn't take, and I think they were the same. But again, an even game, and unfortunately it had to be decided on penalties. That's twice now they've beat us. But listen, at our age, we're all about development. We're all about helping the players to learn and progress, and they'll get something from that. They'll learn in the right way. I think they'll bounce back. They have that sort of attitude. As I say, they've beat us in penalties before in the final, and we picked ourselves up and bounced back as we always do. So no, I don't think that will be an issue. We'll have good character within the squad, so we'll bounce back and we'll look forward to the next game.